And we're live. Second take, week one. In the building. I'll go from left to right. No, scratch that. We're starting with the champ. The champ is in the building. Shout out Ryan Downs. How are you, sir?
I'm good, but my something's kind of wrong with my shoulder. But there we go. There we go.
There it is, baby. There it is.
It just feels right.
Almost disrespected the champ the second take of the year.
I have to. I gotta poke some fun at the. I mean, he is the champ, wild card champion. Shout out to you. Jesse Dowd is joining us virtually for the first time. Welcome in, buddy.
First time and second take, other than the draft recap, which we went over this year, and then an hour later, we realized only 10 minutes was recorded.
And of course, longtime host, Big Mike. 2021 champion, Big Mike, right?
Yeah. 2022 champion, I guess.
2022, sorry.
Yeah.
It feels nice to be sitting in with two champions, Ryan Downs and Mike.
I can put any respect on Tyler's name.
I mean, that's just asterisk next to his name. I don't know what else to say.
Right
there is an asterisk literally on the nameplate.
First two champions of this league is super asterisk.
I don't recognize any champion that came before me.
Oh. I love it. Well, welcome here. We're in. It's been a crazy leading up to week one here with, the most recent news, Travis Kelce, shout out to Danger Matt. Took him second overall, hyperextended knee, not going to play week one. Unfortunate.
That officially came out, huh?
That's officially out.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of crazy. But let me throw up these power rankings. Not that we're gonna go through them because
you never would have guessed.
Oh my god.
You never would have guessed.
And
there's a champ, like I said, 10 through 14.
These are just based off NFL projections, okay? So as you guys saw, they gave me an 11-2 record. A lot, shout out to Matt for copying my 11-2 and putting his name on there. Love that.
Didn't they project someone to go 13-0?
No.
Oh, okay, that was someone else.
But these are just based off projections on points. Obviously, this will become real as of early as next week. We'll realign wins and losses. You know how it is here on the projections. We shout out people who get dubs. And points matters. Points scored does matter on this rankings board. And there are unfavorable people such as the champ who get voted down a lot on.
I subscribe to Ric Flair theory of to be the man, you have to beat the man. So I'm number one.
Mm-hmm.
You got, and you can't beat yourself down. So
I can't. No. No. Tyler may be a new father, but I'm this league's daddy right now.
That's right.
This is true.
Let him know.
This is true.
Honestly, I think we should have done the power rankings based off of the results of last year. I just want to shout that out.
But we're a redraft league, so.
The first week, if it doesn't matter, then why not just do what happened? The champ should be one.
You don't have your
Nate
first round pick in your one.
I know,
so clearly the draft didn't affect these.
We don't need Cooper Cup week one.
That's what I'm saying, Downs. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it doesn't matter, then why don't we just put the rankings as it was last year? Downs, Nate, me, and then so on and so forth.
Yeah, because then they couldn't put me at 10.
That's why.
Hey, he means just me. Mike was not involved in this one. Let's go ahead and factor in the waiver wired here. This is a combination of not only week one. This is so hard to manage with all of us here, but it's all right. This is a combination of between after the draft, because we drafted on the weekend of 26th. There was another week there, so I just put all these together. $11 total spent for week one. Pretty amazing. Mike, you spent the most, but $4. Washington defense, I added them. Playing Arizona, I like them better than the Bears. And I picked up Riley Patterson from Detroit, kicker. Can't wait for Thursday night. I'm just too excited. I don't know if he's going to be great. Mike added Joshua Kelly, running back for the Los Angeles Chargers, $4.
Yeah, I just wanted to give everyone a head start and, make sure that I was last place in fab dollars. So I spent $5 this week for no reason.
Sending a message is what I like to say.
Yep.
Jesse witnessed me do a 10-man league in the ESPN, and Joshua Kelly went in the 9th round. So there's some Eckler hate out there. So maybe this might be ad of the year.
Yeah, I'm just handcuffing, honestly. I don't plan on starting them anytime soon, but if Eckler goes down, this is like literally like my only option, right?
That's right. You are the Eckler owner. That's smart. Dawson Knox, tight end, Buffalo. Danger Matt picked him up, obviously, with the news. That makes sense. $2. I really like this one. Noah Gray, tight end, Kansas City, and McCole Hardman, wide receiver, New York Jets. Tony picked up for $0.
Noah Gray's not going to be started, bro. I don't know why you're excited about it.
You don't think he'll start him over Pitts?
No.
He has him in the lineup right now.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know, man. Can you blame him?
He has
Pitts?
Gray in the lineup or Pitts in the lineup?
I thought I could have sworn I saw Gray in the lineup, but I got to double check this now.
Today when I looked, I thought I seen Pitts still in the lineup.
This guy's he's not sure.
And then 3 kickers were added because you don't have to draft a kicker on draft day. Greg Joseph, Minnesota.
Pitts is in the lineup, just to let you know.
Oh, he is.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I hear that may change though. I'm in a thread with Tony, gambling thread, and I heard he's looking at that as an option. Will he do it? Probably not. Greg Zuerlein, kicker, New York Jets, Dave, and then Tyler Bass for Buffalo, Piani. Pretty solid, if you ask me.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Bunch of kickers because the people just didn't draft kickers or didn't like their kickers.
I like the Dawson Knox pickup. A lot of people are talking about the rookie that they drafted. Is it Dalton Kincaid? Is that who they drafted?
Yes, Dalton Kincaid, and he's getting no love, huh?
But rookie tight ends, they just don't see the field, or like they don't like really like make an impact. It's very rare that a rookie tight end makes an impact. And if anything, it's just fuel for Dawson Knox. So I think he's still gonna be a solid tight end.
Probably the biggest pickup be just because Matt and Kelsey's tight end is down.
Right. I like it. Yeah. Shout out Waiver Wired. You guys want to do who he played for? Want to try your bets here? These now, of course, the goal here is to take somebody who's scored a touchdown. Unfortunately, the season hasn't started yet. But these guys are old faces in new places. That's what I like to call it. Who he played for? Move us out the way. How about Latavius Murray, phenom, brother of DeMarco Murray, used to go in the first round.
I just looked at this motherfucker the other day. I don't know why. I don't know off the top of my head. I literally just looked at him.
AFC.
Okay, I think I got this. Then.
Oh, that changes everything. AFC.
Okay, AFC.
Oh no, I know.
Mike has it locked in. How about you, champ?
Let's see. I know the Bills. I think it's the Bills.
That's what I was gonna say too, as well. I think it's the Bills as well.
Because I know they cut Melvin Gordon.
I just changed. I'm second guessing now. I think it's the Baltimore Ravens.
It is in fact the Buffalo Bills.
That's what I thought. Let's go, champ.
Mike, you need a running back, man.
Yeah, let's go.
You don't know this.
Let's go. I thought it was the Buffalo Bills.
I'm good now. We're good.
We're fine at RB.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move forward. How about our guy, Allen Robinson II,
That's
wide receiver?
Definitely.
Oh, you know. Okay, good.
It should be a retirement home. But,
my God, I feel like I should know this. I've seen this.
Yeah,
he's not good. You shouldn't know because he's not good.
I feel like he got
traded.
traded.
ESPN cheat sheet. He was on. He got signed. Not traded. He was on the ESPN cheat sheet this year.
Is this the Giants?
You're gonna go New York Football Giants. How about you, Mike?
I guess I'll go because I don't know. So let's leave Downs for last. I don't know. AFC, NFC. Are we getting that?
No, we're
just
not.
Just want to guess, buddy. Yeah, he already went.
Houston Texans.
Houston Texans. How about you, Downs?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
It is the Pittsburgh
Steelers.
It is the Steelers.
Yeah, when you seen it, Downs, I remember. What the fuck, dude? Somewhere over there. Somewhere over here.
How about our guy Irv Smith? Still young. Mike
starting tight end.
I started him. Huh?
He's
starting for him.
Oh, he's still not on the fucking Vikings.
No, dude, I can't remember. Man,
the champ might repeat. He got all these guys down, man. I'm impressed.
It's cause I'm in a dynasty league that has like 12 bench spots.
Oh,
so
yeah. Last time I checked your dynasty team, you were pretty good.
Literally, seen him too. Have no idea. I don't remember at all.
I'm gonna say Giants. New York
Football Giants.
I'm just gonna throw a Tennessee Titans out here.
Tennessee Titans.
That's a great guess. A great guess.
Cincinnati Bengals.
It is the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah. All right.
Cincinnati Bengals, boys.
3 for 3 downs. I love that.
You know, when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, boys.
Oh,
right.
Parley Minute.
Oh,
We got some locks here. Now I put this up to a vote this year, by the way. In the league, we have a bunch of degenerates, bunch of gamblers. They wanted this. And I wanted to shout out the Thursday night game because we're here on a Wednesday. Obviously, throughout the year, we'll go a little deeper, but this is just what we have off the bat from two prominent gamblers. And if you are a gambler in this league, feel free to submit it to me. I'll throw your name up here to embarrass you later when we all miss on our parlays. We can all miss together. But Dave will start on his side. Very confident with Kansas City here. He took the over on Montgomery, 64.5 rushing and receiving.
Is that total? Is that total, or is it he has to get 64.5?
Not a beach, just total.
Oh,
I think that might be DraftKings that does that. I only take on the FanDuel, so I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'm in DraftKings, but I haven't looked at all, so
okay.
I'm just curious for a second.
Marvin Jones over 25.5 receiving yards. I like this one. Jerick McKinnon over 42.5 rushing and receiving. He's got to be the third down back. Very possible. And then this was a long shot. Anytime touchdown for Patrick Mahomes, that means rushing. Richie James. You guys remember Richie James and the Giants? What a name. And then Nate, of course, likes Kansas City money line as well. He liked Amon-Ra St. Brown, my guy, 6.5 receptions. And he liked Gibbs over 31.5 receiving. I'll have you guys know I took that definitely in my parlay.
I think I like Nate's better.
Little less risk.
A little less risk for sure.
Our Downs, are you betting on Thursday night?
Oh yeah, of course I am. Please. It's gonna be season. What? You think I'm not? What? I'm just gonna watch it? Please. First off, I just want to say, like, watching are the Detroit Lions the defending Super Bowl champions? Literally every skill position player has gotten picked.
Literally.
What are you doing, people?
I mean, they're off
during the last 100 years of Detroit Lions football.
They were great for fantasy last year. Last year they had a really good offense.
I can lie, I'm on the Detroit wave. I think Detroit's winning the fucking division. I'm gonna say here now. I'm not in that division. Me and Mike don't give a shit about that division, but I'm saying Detroit is definitely winning.
They never disappoint, so I'm sure that paper will go out.
They won 10 games last year, did they not? They missed the playoffs. They won 10 games and missed the playoffs.
Yeah, Jamal Williams had like 18 touchdowns.
I don't think they won 10 games.
Amon-Ra, like,
and how many games did they win? They won like what? 8?
No,
8 games.
I think it was like because you would have made the playoffs off that. That's not true. Looking this up,
they almost made the playoffs.
Outside of projecting Gibbs to be the Hall of Famer that everyone's projecting him to be, where did they get better?
Oh, and their defense is ass.
Detroit Lions went 9-8 last year, Jesse. 9-8.
I'm sorry. I was off by one fucking game. All right. Sorry. They almost won 10 games. Where did the Bears go? Exactly.
I'm sorry. The champ has an excellent point here. Name the last time Detroit Lions won the division. You can't do it.
We're not taking them as the money line. We're not having them beat the Chiefs. We're just saying that they're gonna put up a lot of points.
So you would go
but literally every skills position player got picked.
Yeah.
Their offense was great last year though.
They were great, but
they put up a lot of points.
You're not trusting Sky Moore. You're not gonna put Sky Moore on your parlay. So I mean, maybe you could put Sky Moore on your parlay.
So we're going to be completely shocked if the Detroit Lions win this game. We're just going to be completely shocked.
Absolutely.
I'm not.
100%.
I mean, now that Kelsey's out, it goes from shock to I'd be surprised. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if
Chris Jones
win these games.
I would take
Mahomes
Detroit.
Is going to pick apart this D.
I would take Mahomes over.
Over under
305 or something.
Over under 56 points in this game.
Oh, I take the over.
I mean,
it's definitely. Right.
I think it's definitely gonna.
You could have got it at 43 at one point.
This is going way over. Like this is probably gonna be like 60+ points. Probably like around like 31 to 38, something like that.
Completely agree with you.
I can see Lions.
I would. Yeah. I agree with you, Mike. I think I can see the Lions winning this game.
Tony's talking about sprinkling the money line for the Lions, which I think is crazy. I would bet plus 5.5.
If you want to make money, then you probably, with knowing that Kelsey's out, you would probably put money towards the Detroit Lions winning this game.
Yeah. I'm not me, but I hear you.
I mean, I'm down for the Detroit Lions winning this game. I would put it in there.
Like, to me, if quarterbacks
Just
matter, Jared
Whatever
Goff,
money you're gonna bet on that, just mail it to me. 'Cause I'll take it. You're gonna lose it anyway.
Downs, if I win, then I'm going to give you half
I'll give you.
my
I'll
money.
give you.
How about that? How about
That's
that? Now you're
fair.
gonna be ruined for the Detroit Lions to win this fucking
Never.
game.
McKinnon anytime touchdowns. The only bet I have in right now.
Mm.
I like that.
The only bet you have in?
For right now.
Didn't you do last year's first anytime? Who do you have this?
Yeah,
who do you have
Gabe
for,
Davis, baby.
I know,
Gabe
but
the Babe.
okay, who do you have game 1 anytime touchdown to start the season off in 2023?
Oh, I don't want
Right.
to. I should have just. I kind of just want to retire. Be one.
No,
for
no,
one, and
I'm called the champ out
Uh,
right now. Who you got? Lock it in.
It would have been Kelsey, but Kelsey being out early. I'll go McKinnon. I'll just stick with
Just McKinnon. All
McKinnon.
right,
All
nice.
right, boys. That's probably
All right.
big money on that. That's probably plus $1 million, I bet. All right, and then I am going to bet this Bears-Packers game heavily. It's not out, by the way. This is just what I'm going to take. The over-unders are out. I'm going to take the Bears to win by more than 1.5. And I'm going to take the under 43.5 for the game, total points. And I'm going to take, no matter what DJ Moore is at, I'm going to take his over. I'm going to take Khalil Herbert's over. And I like Aaron Jones over as well. Just some basic bets. But I don't have they're not out yet, so I can't give you like how much this would even be worth or anything like that. But I will bet this game heavily and be heavily invested in the Sunday ticket package. I'm so excited to watch 4 games at once, as well as Red Zone. I am super excited.
Yeah, definitely.
Never gonna miss a play.
Did you hear the news about the Packers wide receivers? They're both injured. Both have hamstring injuries. They both didn't practice today. Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs.
And Romeo
They're down-
Dobbs?
And they're down to like their third string. I actually just picked up the Bears defense today. I think they could
We did
dominate.
see that. Who has Christian Watson?
Yeah.
I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had both Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs until 20 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness. But
That feels good for me, Michael. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Can't
I
wait-
wasn't gonna start him.
it's a good segue. It's a good segue into predictions. All
Waiver
right, starting
wire-
off week 1. I mean, this is not game of the week by no means.
Waiver wire 14, which means that's where he's gonna finish.
Oh,
Mm.
all right. So I know your prediction for this game already. That's great news. I am playing Piani, of course. Zach Moss has projections
Look at-
at the moment. What's going on there?
Look at that Zach Moss start, baby. I love that.
Is he going to play with that broken arm? I thought he wasn't going to play. Recovering broken arm, I should say. It's not like currently broken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not playing either. And if you look down below, it's either Deuce Vaughn or Charbonnet. I assume he'll start Charbonnet, but I mean, who knows? Yes, Cup is out officially. It's unfortunate. I don't know if I'm going to start Deion Jackson, guys. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I think I'm going to start Dalvin. I don't know if you saw last week's, or I guess this week's Hard Knocks. Dalvin was featured a lot, and he looked great. But I'm going to take myself here. I think my running backs are obviously better. Then I'm starting 3 of them. Receivers, obviously his are better. It's not even a question. Tight end advantage me. Hopefully, if Waller doesn't, pull the hammy or anything. And I like my special teams here as well, which is not something I normally say about myself.
I mean, the Commanders might put up like 35 points against this shitty ass Arizona Cardinals team.
Which would be nice.
And I will
Really
be
nice.
watching that on the main screen, unfortunately, again for the 5th season in a row.
Jesus.
It's rough, man.
But yeah,
I'm
I'm taking Tyler, hands down. That's just all I'm gonna say.
You like it? I'm writing these down, by the way.
I'm taking Piani hands down.
I mean,
Wow.
I never would have guessed.
I think it's gonna be a blowout. I don't think it's gonna be that close.
Oh my god! So what?
I'm just
Daniel
being
Jones
honest.
turns the ball over a lot, or
Dallas has a really good defense. But no, I hate your flex. I don't think Akers is gonna do anything in Seattle. Deion
this
Jackson, you are praying he puts up anything.
oh, I'm not. I'm probably starting Dalvin.
All right. But even Dalvin give you 10, I guess. He'll be solid. But like, do you really trust Juju against the Philly defense? You think he's gonna put up? What do you
Did you see
think
the
he's gonna
report
put
about
up?
his knee? Did you see the report about his knee?
Yeah,
Low knee
they
time?
they said some really weird stuff about that. They were like, it could blow up or erupt at any moment. It's like I've never heard someone's a knee erupting, but that sounds awful. And then Darren Waller again, going back to the same thing with Daniel Jones. I don't trust any of that. I'll take Devontae Adams. I'll take CeeDee Lamb. I'll take Devontae Smith. I like all of those guys. Even if he puts up, like, even if Zach Moss puts up, or whoever he puts in that position puts up 5, I still think he's gonna outscore you. But maybe I'm being disrespectful because it's you, Tyler.
Fair enough.
What do you think, Downs?
What's champ? It was champ got on the table here.
Well, it's hard to go against the #1 ranked team in the league. He really freaking earned that title. Yeah, no, I'm going Piani. I don't care. Piani, bench the Packers, D. But
don't even start one, right?
Don't even start them. It's gonna be like -20.
Yeah.
But
I love it.
But yeah, Piani, just out of spite.
All right, moving forward. Tony is playing Nate, Smoking Jays versus Real Talk. This is a very high projected game, by the way. What do we think here, boys? Pitts over 12 points or under? Or does he even start at all? And he goes Noah Gray.
I mean, I think Pitts is going to get probably like 7 points. They're going to run the ball like 1,000 times.
On Carolina? Yeah. At home.
It's not like Carolina has like a really good offense. Like this game is not going to be high scoring by any means.
It could, right? It's one of those games where it's like, I don't know.
I mean, we got a rookie quarterback. We got
could be like a lot of defensive touchdowns. I mean, Atlanta's quarterback's not much better.
Exactly.
Not an Arthur Smith fan, I see.
I am. I think it could be high scoring. I think it could be high scoring. I don't have a lot of eggs in that basket.
Watson is at home playing Cincinnati.
Yeah, I don't feel really good about Watson. He looked like absolute dog shit last year. I don't know.
Looks bad.
He looks really bad.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear really good things about that Cleveland offense.
I completely agree with you, and I'm rolling with Tony.
Yeah, is Kittle even gonna play?
But he might not play either. I mean,
Taysom Hill's getting in there if he's not. Right?
Pittman was like the biggest letdown last year. I mean, I'm just probably gonna roll with Tony here.
Fair enough.
Same, but I'm not confident about either one.
Yeah, I mean, if Kittle was playing, I might feel different. But if Kittle's out, then yeah, I'm going Tony too. Then.
Fair enough.
Would you start Rodgers against Buffalo? I feel like you could, right?
At home
on
Monday night?
Why not? That sounds like so much more fun to watch if I'm Nate.
And that Buffalo defense, not the same.
This is Nate's team, right?
Yeah, it's Nate's team.
Yeah. I would start Rodgers.
Mike's tips and tricks, man. He's always giving them out.
I know.
I love it.
Just saying.
How about Dave, the Tank Hill Propane Gang, is playing. He changed that name, by the way.
To David. Wow. That's impressive.
Very professional. Castaway, Mikey. Mikey is not favored here. By no means. Starting Jordan Addison. Wow.
Over who, though? I mean, who would you rather start? I think I would just rather start.
I like Elijah Moore, man. There was a lot of Elijah Moore. I got really upset. That was a snipe pick for me. I did not enjoy drafting next to him.
I mean, you weren't going to start him, so I don't know why you're so upset about it.
Mark Andrews is questionable too.
I mean, I'm going Dave here, bro.
Easy, Dave.
I think
right?
it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Dave's probably going to beat him by like 40 points soon.
Oh.
Sorry, Mikey, but
dang.
Nah, Swift's gonna score. Like, I'm so out on Swift this year. I think he's gonna do nothing. He's gonna have less than 5 points.
I agree with you. That's definitely a weak point this year for Dave. Running back is not great. I do think Tyreek Hill might put up 30, 40 points on that charge. I mean, Derwin James back there. There's some guys. I can't name the cornerbacks. Is Varad even there anymore, Mike? I can't name the cornerbacks. No one put you on the spot or nothing, but
no, he's not.
Hill is just, he set 2,000 yards this year. And I believe him.
I mean, that depends on Tua staying up.
I mean,
O line didn't get
yeah.
that much.
Can
The
I-
O line did not get that much better. So
Can I give you some Tua facts? Gained 10 pounds this year. Not easy to do. He's already a big boy. And he took judo to learn how to fall.
Cool.
I'm so, like, I don't think
I'm giving you
that's
some facts, baby. That's all. I'm just trying to help you out.
that's like those weird training camp.
So
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson is going to be throwing to Mark Andrews, who Dave has. So
Yep,
Yeah, take off points right there.
I mean, Mark Andrews is going to kill it.
30.
Tyreek Hill's going to kill it. The Rams are absolute ass. So Tyler Lockett's going to just have a field day. Jalen
so
Hurts against New
it's-
England. I mean,
It's all Dave then, huh? For all of us. We'd love to see it landslide.
Yeah.
I think what happens with Garrett Wilson, Addison, and Pachinko, those three specifically, we'll see what happens, and maybe Mikey could have like somehow win this game, but I don't.
So
I just don't see it.
Wilson versus Zerloin, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. I'm with you though. I'm taking Dave as well. Dave's all across the board, Mikey. Hey man, bounce back. It's just Dave, one of the best teams, man. I'm just throwing it out there already.
Yep,
You know,
definitely.
wins the MVG every year. It seems like three times. So
I mean, it is Dave though, so Mikey might put up 200 points on him and just say, fuck all of us.
no, well, I don't think anybody's going to break the champs record 220. I'm just going to throw that out there. I can't see it happening. Shout out to the champ again. Amazing feat last year.
Wow, Joe.
220
It
is-
looks
man.
like you're about to get your ass whooped.
Joe ain't even ready, man.
What is it?
What is this? Lineup's not even
Yeah.
set for Joe.
Keep him guessing.
Wednesday night. Who does he got on Thursday? Nobody. He's got nobody on Thursday.
Nobody on
Fine.
Thursday.
It's fine.
What is
look.
it? The Arizona Cardinals who won't name a starter? Just keep. That's
that's-
what Joe's doing. He's keeping them guessing. You
Uh,
don't know who he's gonna throw out.
Yeah,
Joe Strat. That's a good strat, man. I have to see the lineup in the. You know what I mean? I got to see it. I want that draft up the next day.
Yeah.
I want to look at it. I don't know, but 166.55 is his whole team. So obviously we can project that 120, 110 maybe. If you need to look at his lineup, let me know. Let's check out the other side though, because Ryan, who has not changed, he's not the Young Wei Koo owner, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Brian McManus there, kicker. I'm sure that name change.
doesn't Joe have Young Waku? Did I just see that?
yeah, he does.
He
Yep.
does, absolutely. Kirk Cousins on the bench going with Tua. I don't blame him. I do the same thing.
He wants that Waddle and Tua connection.
That's a nice stack. The champ knows about good stacks. He had an amazing stack last year with Joe Burrow
Yes, I enjoyed that.
and Jamar
Didn't he-
Chase.
And then,
One of
didn't
them-
he-
and then I
didn't
told
need
him, you
him.
know what? Don't need you for the championship, guys. Take the week
that's
off.
right.
You
You didn't
deserve
need him.
it.
Hey, can I just say something? I'm so happy that it did not affect us because I don't know. I mean, I would have probably taken like year projections or something, which still would have been enough. It would have been more than enough.
It wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't have felt right though. Wouldn't have
No,
felt-
I know. Maybe we split there. I don't know what. I mean, I've heard some other leagues, some things that happened out around and asking. I'm like, man, that's tough. That's a tough decision to make. But yeah, it didn't even matter. Nate did not show up in the finals, unfortunately. Rashad Penny in the starting lineup. Look at all these Philadelphia running backs just in starting lineups. Is it because we're a 14? Is this just a victim of the 14 man?
I think every single one of them got drafted.
It did, yeah.
I'm going Joe. I'm going Joe here
Over Ryan.
over Ryan. I'm going
I took-
Joe.
I took Hannigan. I took Primo here. I did. Mari Cooper.
I'm going Joe just because he has Burrow and Chase. You know, they kind of offset each other. So then it's kind of looking at the rest of the roster. I think Pollard's really good. I don't know who's his tight end. Hawkinson will be fine. Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
Joe.
AJ Brown.
Just got
I
paid.
mean,
Some talent on the left side. Will Kareem Hunt be signed? We'll find out. How about you,
what does
Mike?
he
I'll
have?
go
Wilson?
Hannigan.
He has Wilson and who? Just Wilson?
No, Burrow.
Bro, yeah, you're starting bro here, yeah.
I'll go Hannigan. Actually, I think he should start Kirk Cousins
I don't
over,
blame you.
over Tua.
I think he should too as
This-
well.
The stack is just so nice, though. I don't.
Nobody loves Cousins, bro, and he's just always consistently with the fantasy. It's really weird.
But I'll go Hannigan just to split the difference. It's a tough call, but yeah, I'll go Hannigan. Big games out of his receivers.
I did enjoy the quarterback show on Netflix. I enjoyed Kirk Cousins.
I heard he was the driest man on the planet.
Oh, absolutely. Matt is playing Xavier this year.
Xavier.
Is it because of the injuries?
That's 1,000% because of the Kelsey injury.
It's fair. That's fair.
That's the only reason why I'm gonna go with a guaranteed Xavier win here.
It's going to be nice to see Mahomes put up a lot of points week one.
He probably put up like 35 points week one.
I also took Xavier. This was before the injury, but that would have hurt. That would have hurt Xavier a little bit. Who knows? Could it have been 3 touchdowns for Kelsey? It's very possible. Very possible. Could have been 3 touchdowns.
Matt's hurting that receiver, man. I've seen bench receivers better than Matt's 2 starting receivers right there.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not even like I'm not trying to like talk crap about his team, but I'm just like, you're not happy starting Gallup and Myers.
Jacoby Myers and Gallup is your 1 and 2. It can't feel that great.
No, it does not feel. I'm sure it doesn't feel good.
Your number 1 receiver is out this year. Out this week, right? Is Kelsey?
Right, it's Kelsey. Yeah. Matt, he's going to look for positional advantage in that tight end position. QB1 is, he did reach on some guys this year. There's no doubt about it. But in a 14-man, I'm an advocate of that. You go get your guy. And that's what he did. And I think that there'll be plenty of receivers available for him to pick up. I'm not really worried. But yeah, I agree. Week 1, taking it out here.
Yeah. If I was Xavier, I would definitely start over Hollywood Brown. Van Jefferson. I think what do you think, Jesse? You think that's crazy?
No,
Van Jefferson's I think is in his 3rd year. He looks really good.
He looks good. He might be good this year. He might be good.
Matthew Stafford, he picks a target and he sticks with it.
Yeah, exactly.
If he catches 1 or 2 passes, Matthew Stafford is going to feed him. Probably, if I had to guess, I would go over 8 targets for Van Jefferson this week.
Fair enough. Tutu's out there as well. Yeah, Champ, what do you got?
Listen, Matt Ramirez, he's my boy. Matt, if you're watching, just skip 30 seconds. I'm just going to say a bunch of nice things about you, and you don't want to hear them. Matt doesn't have an ego, so just skip ahead and we'll just pick up with the next matchup.
Fair enough.
No, Matt's getting killed.
Yes.
Xavier needs this, man. He needs this win right here. This is good.
Yeah.
Start off hot.
What are we saying for Justin Fields over under 30 points?
30?
30 points.
That's kind of high. That's kind of high, Mike.
25.
26?
25.
If I would say 22 was probably a better 22 over under.
I want to be a little conservative, so I'm going to say he has 57.
Yeah. I saw that coming.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
Dude, his projection's 90 points. Have you ever seen a low projection like that?
This used to be before PPR.
Yeah, projected at 90.48.
That was like a really good non-PPR.
Week 1, pretty brutal.
That's 4.2 for Gibbs.
That's what I'm saying. Low. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
he's over 100.
That's unrealistic. That's unrealistic.
Well, he's 14, right? Or 10.
I don't know what the hell the NFL is smoking with their projections, but they're the worst with their projections.
If they flipped Gibbs and Myers projections, I'd be like, yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. How about right here? These two guys are playing each other. Jesse is playing Mike this week.
Is this game of the week?
This is not game of the week, sir.
Oh my God! It should be game of the week.
It probably should be game of the week. I don't know what we're doing.
I want to feature the champ. I'm sorry. You got to feature the champ.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So I'll let you guys get 3 minutes to just talk about how good my team is.
You guys go first, and then me and Michael go.
Dulcich. I could see Dulcich outscoring Schultz just off the bat here. These projections show differently, but I could totally see that. J.K. Dobbins is playing week 1, Mike. This is true.
Mm-hmm. He's healthy as far as I know.
Hope that bodes well for you. So you're not weak at running back. You traded Taylor away. We didn't even talk about this. Taylor was traded
Yeah.
for David Montgomery. I should have popped off the whole episode with that. I apologize. Shout out Piani and you. That's a blockbuster trade off the bat. Wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised any other way. Derek Carr is your starting quarterback, though. If I'm you, I'm probably just rolling the dice on Richardson. We got to see it. You know what I mean? You're not favored here.
Yeah, I mean, I love Ridley this year. Obviously, Eckler's a stud, but I think Jesse just has a few more tools in the tool chest right here. I think Debo is going to have a good week. I think Bijan is going to go off because Carolina's not good at football, and Mixon was underdrafted all off season. And Geno just has a really good matchup this week.
Phenomenal matchup. And then Mixon, the highest projected running back, by the way, week 1 for NFL, which was kind of shocking to me. But there's nobody behind Mixon either. He's going to get all the pass catching work. That guy's going to be a workhorse. I don't think Eckler Ridley is enough here for Mike to prevail. I'm going to take Jesse as well.
I mean, you guys know who I'm taking, right? I'm taking myself. And Mike's going 0-1 real quickly.
Oh, wow.
And I'll see you in the playoffs, Mike.
Oh,
hey, I respect
what a
that.
nice
I respect
guy.
that. Yeah, I respect that. Yeah. He doesn't think I'm bottom 4. It's fine. No, I'll take myself. I believe in this team. Some question marks for sure, but I think we'll be fine.
By week 4, we're really going to be questioning this team, Michael. By week 4, we're really going to be.
It could be the complete opposite though. We could be like, we were wrong. You know what I mean? The pendulum could swing either way.
By week 4, I could be questioning my team.
Yeah, all of us.
Like, what the fuck am I doing here?
You're starting Kamara. That's what you're doing.
I mean, I think it's funny though. It's the take out of this game is the Kirk versus the Ridley thing. I think that's going to be fun. I think.
Who's going to score more points?
Who's going to get more targeted? Hopefully, Ridley gets like triple covered the whole game, even though he's been out of the league for 2 years. And they're just like, this guy's way too good. We're just going to give it to Kirk because we paid this man so much money. I don't think Bijan Robinson's going to get 12.3. I think he's going to get more like the 20s plus
30, maybe. Yeah, probably 30.
This guy's
I can see 30.
This guy's about to get fed like an animal over here. Like, I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
I do like Mike's special teams over yours.
I mean, now that Burrow's back in it, I think the Browns are probably going to give me a nice, like, solid, like 3 to 4.
I was going to say, are you looking at waiver wire?
I might now, but since I've just seen recently that Burrow is coming back, so that might change. I might not. I might just say fuck it, like let the Browns ride, baby.
I love it, Mike. You're the only guy with 2 defenses right now. I bet
2 defenses, 2 quarterbacks, 2 tight ends.
It's a fucking defense and kicker and tight end league, baby.
Let me get another kicker. I'm gonna have to pick up another kicker. I'll drop the receiver.
Oh jeez. All right.
I believe in my team.
At least,
Mike, before we move to the game of the week, you have nobody on Monday. I have nobody on Monday. At least this year, we won't have to worry about your boy fumbling at the 1 yard line and give me the win.
Yeah. I should burn his. I still have his jersey. I should burn that.
That was pretty funny.
Bold prediction: Jesse will be up before the Sunday night game and will bench Brandon Cooks.
If I'm up, if I win it before the Sunday game, I'm benching Brandon Cooks.
I think that might happen.
Why? Just start him. Your points for are going to matter at the end of the year.
Next thing you know, Mike, I'm up by 3 points and this motherfucker fumbles. I'm gonna be pissed as hell, dude.
Yeah. Concussion, fumble, concussion.
Yeah, just out.
Yeah.
Last time I started a Cowboys player last year, week 1 was Dak Prescott, and guess what? He didn't come back for like 6 weeks. So
I hear points for is an important tiebreaker to get into the playoffs for some people.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is.
Damn straight.
Good knowledge you're dropping, Mike, on people right now.
Yeah.
Start your guy.
Derek Carr to Michael Thomas. It's gonna happen on Sunday, and I'm gonna be screaming. I'm gonna send you guys a video.
I will also agree that that's probably going to happen, Mike.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
Last but not least, though, the game of the week. Going to feature the champ here. Onion on my championship belt. Ryan
Great,
playing
great
Danny.
name.
And is not favored, according to NFL.
Yeah,
I mean, not only is the sorry, Downs, to cut you off real quick, but I'm just going to say what you need to say. Not only is Second Take disrespecting you, but the NFL is disrespecting you as well. It's unbelievable.
He's got him. He has him on his team. I could have took him, and I didn't.
I don't think the NFL has ever projected me to win more than 3 games. I don't respect. We see the kind of job Roger Goodell does. It's not surprising that he also can't project fantasy points.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I mean, any game I'm in is the game of the week as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, I mean, Danny's just the first person on my road to repeating. So I'm just going to dominate him. Going to remind everyone who the top dog is here.
We excited about this Ferguson start?
Yeah, he's going to.
Against your boy
Dak
Evan
loves
Ingram?
tight ends, man. Dak loves tight ends.
I recall there was a show on YouTube last year that criticized me going with Evan Ingram last year, and tight end for Evan Ingram, as he's known around the world.
Put up 30. Well, how many on you, Tyler? 39 points?
It was fucking ridiculous. Look, and I watched that game because he outscored both Ryan Tannehill and Robert Woods in my starting lineup.
By like 20. By like 20.
And the best game of his life, Evan Ingram. And I hope he does it again on you. I really do. I hope he just has a monster game so you can feel it.
I think if I don't know about McLaurin starting, and if he does start, it's going to be scary for me. I think Jahan Dotson outscores McLaurin this week.
I agree.
Jahan Dotson is outscoring Terry McLaurin on the season.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that either. I mean, the toe turf injury is always like, it's a whole season thing. It's a whole season long thing. I crossed his name off as soon as we got into the draft. I wasn't dealing with the toe turf injury, bro. Not a lot of people like think it's a bad injury, but it's a season long injury. It's like a hamstring injury.
Completely agree. And as much as I don't want to take the champ here, I am taking the champ because I like to get some dubs under my belt. And I completely agree with you guys. It's just across the board, I like this team on the right a lot more than on the left. And I'm rolling with the champ dub week 1. He's gonna climb those power rankings real fast.
My only concern on the champ side is Dak Prescott, only because I had him last year and he was awful. So hopefully he does better for you, champ, than he did me.
He didn't have Ferguson last year.
That's true. So you're saying a Prescott to Ferguson touchdown is happening this week?
Yeah. I had Burrow and Chase last year. I have Dak and Ferguson. It's just 1A, 1B.
Okay, I love that.
I think someone has to keep the disrespect on Second Take going, so it's gonna be me. I'm gonna go Danny here, just to keep the disrespect going. But no, who knows, man? Trevor Lawrence could drop 30. That's big, And then DJ Moore, Green Bay. It's gonna be a come out game for him. So yeah, I'm gonna take Danny, but it's gonna be close. It's definitely gonna be close. Put some respect on the champ's name, but
I mean, Danny's definitely watching that Jacksonville, that Jacksonville Indiana game heavily, as he has 3 Jacksonville players in his lineup.
Literally. Yeah. Ryan Downs, it's Super Bowl hangovers that happen to everyone. Every team is capable of them. And I think it might just happen to you as well.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, I understand after my 3rd title, I might hang over in 2025, but I'm not concerned about 2025.
He's
right
still
now.
hungry. He's still hungry. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Well, as we come to the end of the episode, of course, we have to ask the champ a couple questions. I'm just going to start off here. Wild card champion. What does it mean to you?
Just kind of shows what I've been saying all along. I've always been great, and now people can't deny how great I am.
Absolutely not.
As long, and you know what? I've been hanging out with this beauty right here a while, and it's been telling me it wants to make a permanent residence at 17. So I can't let it down. I'm gonna make sure it's staying here for the long term.
I have a question for the champ.
Please.
The final week of the season last year, Downs. Can you take me through that whole week, the whole process from start to finish?
Emotions.
Just everything
the regular season.
Of the regular season before you realize that you're actually in the dance.
So first off, never doubt.
Via the text group that said I'm out.
Listen, I was like the third highest scoring team last year, and I was still battling to make it into the playoffs. So it wasn't the most fun. I think I was, Chase missed a bunch of time. I was just, injuries were really hitting me hard. And, next man up mentality. Definitely wasn't feeling good. But, at the end of the day, I still had Evan Ingram, so I was fine.
Oh, I love it. So for this year's draft, you gave yourself pick 12. Was there a new strategy for this year's draft? Or I assume it was the same as always?
Yeah, it's the same as always, because I'm the only person who has the advantage of knowing where they're going to pick every year. So I did some mocks. I had a strategy if I was in the top half and a strategy if I was in the back half. I don't even know why I came up with that first strategy.
I know. It's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time. I could have picked up a hobby or something. I could learn like Spanish or something with, it was just wasted time.
It was pretty funny the fact that Tyler got to blame every year for picking you in the back half, and then this year you single-handedly picked yourself at 12.
Well, I will say Tyler put the names in the hats, and there was a part where he walked away where I believe he then added my name back in.
Added maybe an extra one in there.
You took
the
league's official stance is the camera fell down, and that's why there's no video for a few seconds. We know what happened.
I wouldn't have given myself 11 though. So you took me with you, and it wasn't a pleasant experience. I'll just be honest.
Well, I tried to take Mike with us too, but he just ended up trading his way out of it.
Yeah, I know.
2 trades.
Yeah, 2 trades. I was gonna say, well, to be fair for that point, I think there was a year. I think you did get top 5. I think you traded back with Matt. I think there was one year that you did trade back with Matt. So
was it 7?
I think it was
maybe it was 7.
I think that was the year that he cursed himself, is when he went back all the way to the last pick, and then ever since then he was always either the last pick or like last year you were 9, so you weren't in the 10 to 14.
Yeah, and the year I trade back, I remember Rashad Penny's rookie year, took him in the first round. I was all in on Rashad Penny.
You were right.
And he was kind of a part of my team last year until I cut him. So it was a nice full circle moment.
True.
Me and Joey want to say something real quick. Specifically, Joey Piani, you're not built for the 14 man, bro.
Oh,
it's not built.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Not built for 14.
I have a question for the champ.
Please.
My year winning, I had a guy that just kind of got me out of every hole. It was Cooper Kupp. You know this. Actually beat you Downs on a Monday night thanks to Cooper Kupp. Just digging me out of every hole. Who was your guy this past year that you felt like was always in there in the clutch for you?
I'll ask Tyler. Tyler, what kind of league are we?
We're a tight end, defense, kicker league.
Justin Tucker, baby.
Yeah.
Justin Tucker.
You went up and got him this year.
50-yard field goal to seal the championship for me.
Yeah.
And then obviously, Tucker and Ingram. They're the set. Burrow, Chase. Yeah, I guess they did a couple things throughout the season, but Justin Tucker, Evan Ingram. They're my my Evan Ingram jersey is still in the mail somewhere.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same.
you know, my special teams is usually bad every year, and I think it relates to where I finished in the league. So I think you got a great point there, champ. Special teams matters, guys. It really does.
Yeah, it does. To cap it off, are we ever going to change our defense? Because just between the four of us, is it acceptable that when they get a touchdown on your defense, it just be -6? So, I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's inevitable a team's going to score a touchdown on your defense, right? Like, there's no way that a defense is just going to shut down teams. But like, as soon as they get 6 points, it's going to go just from 10 to 4.
I'll jump in first. The league, the NFL is changing, right? We are a high octane, high offense for ratings league. And I agree with you. And I think defensive scoring should allow for more points to be scored on before we take away points. Now, what the settings are the default for the NFL. And as we know by the projections, the NFL is not up to date with their own stats and scoring like some of these other places. I am with you. I would love to make some changes. But I think we got to really look at that as a league before we just jump and make that decision. But if you guys want to weigh in, please. Absolutely.
I think I felt that way too, but there's so many points for sacks, fumbles, interceptions, and there's like, because it's a high octane scoring league, there's so much more plays now. You're seeing a lot more passing plays, and there's just a lot more chances of that happening. So it's fair. I mean, honestly, I don't want like my defense outscoring a quarterback. Like, you're not taking a fourth round defense. You're taking your defense in the 13th round, maybe off waivers. That's just how it should be, right? You should be getting, if you're lucky, 1 or 2 weeks, you're getting 25 out of them. But for the most part, you're getting averaging like 10 to 12 from them. And I think I'm okay with that. Okay, I always feel salty losing to a defense. I always feel salty. Whenever some defense puts up 30 on me, I'm just like, F my life. You know, it's like, what could you do to stop that? Like, you know, but if that's happening every single week, 14 weeks in a row, I'm pissed off, you know?
Yeah, I'm with Mike because while there's the points against, there are a bunch of ways to defend. And we're already in a position where, granted, it doesn't happen every week, but like Mike said, every once in a while, like a defense scores 30 points in this league. And so if we adjust the scores, that's going to be a 40-point game now? Like that's crazy. Like, I mean, running, like the highest scoring running back for the season might not have a 40-point game all year. So I think it's fine. I mean, I wouldn't care. It's never going to pass in this league. If we dump defenses and kickers, I wouldn't care. But
yeah.
My only thing back to both of you guys, I'm going to start with Mike. First off, you say sacks, interceptions, and fumbles, but I mean, it's going to take you 6 sacks after the first touchdown to get you back to where you started.
10. Well,
and
to get to 10.
No, I'm saying like the first touchdown is going to go. You're going to go from 10 to 4, and then it's going to take you 6 sacks to get you back to 10. And I'm not saying that we're going to put a defense that it would ever score more than like, on an average, more than like 18 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're obviously not going to do those things. But I mean, the defense, in my opinion, is just kind of obsolete in the fantasy that we're playing. Just kind of seems silly.
Well,
that's just
Mike normally starts the New England defense, who are, if you look at their stats, it's usually between 14 and like 10 and 14, right, for you on average, right?
I mean, we're all screaming if we get our defense to stay at 10, let alone go over 15. You know, no defense is on the average,
which I'm okay with.
Even in the new points is going to be over 15 on a consecutive basis, but it is what it is. We're a democracy, so I really don't care. I just don't think we should have an IR spot. But whatever.
I threw it out there this year.
Just threw it in there like we wouldn't notice.
There's a lot of hate for the IR spot, but
I'm about to throw fucking Kamara in the goddamn IR spot. No, I'm joking. I was gonna say
suspensions are not okay.
No, suspensions is
the
not
IR
okay.
took a hit this year. I mean, we took away suspensions, which is fair.
No, I agree. But anyway, kudos to the champ. He deserves everything. I'm glad I could be on here to give him his credit where credit is due. 5-8. All you gotta do is get into the dance. It's all anybody's looking forward to.
Yeah, and I want to thank you, Jesse, for joining. So there was someone who would actually appreciate and show some respect to the champ.
Of course,
Third highest scoring team last year.
it was really good because the year that the champ won, me and him were like drafted next to each other, and we had a lot of good feedback between one another. He got 1, I got 3. I was hoping that I could meet him in the finals, but my team didn't show up. Nate beat me down on that semifinals, but the champ deserves it. I'm glad he won.
Semifinals. I like that.
And can you please you already showed it, but I didn't get to look. Did you get the right nameplate for the champ, or we just?
Absolutely. It is. It has since been corrected.
We finally. All right, perfect. Because that looks a lot better than the other one.
Yeah, I apologize about that. We ordered from the wrong website. Spent a little bit of money. It was $7. I'll eat it, and we'll do better next time, and get the right size. But if you look at all these, some of them are gold, some of them are silver. It's not very.
The size is that matters the most.
I agree. Yeah, you want your name to matter, And then, Ryan's predicting to be right here,
and then under that one,
and then I'd be on the side. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, no. Shout out to week 1. Excited for all the GMs. But yeah, like you said, you can lose this week. You're fine. You can't pull a Piani and start 0-7. You cannot do that.
Cannot pull the person that's not built. You cannot pull that.
Well, Xavier lost 12 in a row before, so
Something crazy, which is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Xavier's been to the dance in the 14, man.
He has.
He has done it. Shout out to him. Any last words here? Jesse's fat his. You guys good? Feel great about it?
I will say that the belt definitely looks better on you than it did on me.
Wow.
Downs.
Humble.
That is my respectful.
He also didn't fumble the ring.
He also didn't fumble the ring.
No, he didn't.
Sorry, I'll get a second chance to hold it up next year.
We're gonna get rings for the old champs. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna figure it out.
You only want to do that for yourself.
That's absolutely. I want a ring. Just real quick, that belt came from my winnings in 2013. I decided the league needs a belt, and that's been around since 2013, and it's a decent shape. So shout out to all the champs who won them, and I know the champ's gonna keep it in great shape. And
that was 10 years ago, bro.
I know, that's crazy, and it looks fantastic. Yeah.
What was that, Tyler? Was it like a 4-person league with you, Mike, and your dog?
I think it was a 10-man. It was a 10-man.
Downs, you're exactly right. That especially the first fucking champion, we don't even want to say that guy's name. The big asterisk next to it, and then Tyler's another asterisk next to it. I mean, the trading was terrible. Do you want to go through it just real quick, very quickly? What was that trade that you got Peyton Manning for?
The disrespect. So you got a flashback. I sent away Brandon Marshall.
Oh God.
Was it Noshan Moreno?
That was a person. Yeah.
That was a person. Yeah.
And there was a quarterback I sent too. It might have been Jay. I think it was Jay Cutler. I said, remember trading stack for stack. No. I traded for Noshan Moreno. I gave away Marshawn Lynch. I think that's what it was. It's in the histories. We can look up on the transaction history another time. But I did receive Peyton Manning. And I'm blanking on the receiver's name. Legend. I think
Demaryius Thomas.
Demaryius Thomas. Yeah, Demaryius Thomas, and they broke the record that year. It was 52 touchdowns, which propelled me to a championship. It was quite remarkable. Shout out to Rob Moore. His name is still instilled in the Levon Brazil pickup of the year, or worst draft pick of the year. Will forever live in the history of this league. That was a phenomenal trade for me. And I did win a championship on the backs of it. And you guys can hate all you want. It was a fair championship. And I was in the finals in 2012, by the way. All right, first year ever.
That doesn't even count. You guys didn't know. That
was my first time ever doing fantasy. So yeah, Jay Cutler might have went in the first round that year, but the 10-man. But it's different times now. And
now just throw it up for him so he knows. who
Yeah.
it is right now?
Touchdown. That looks
There,
great.
there it
It
is.
looks phenomenal.
There it is. That's the last thing we should.
And you get to wear that to
talk about.
draft day again and just
Yeah.
rub it. Downs, how did it feel? Real quick, last one here. How did it feel to take the photo with the champs? It felt good, didn't it?
It did, you know.
Yeah. You get to look at all the non-champs out there.
You made my dumb ass take the picture of it.
I know.
Stupid as hell.
Nancy wasn't around, man. I was like, all right, you want to take this photo? We gotta get this photo. It was nice. It was, yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Look at that though. Yeah, that'll wrap it up for week 1. Shout out to the league. Super excited. Can't wait, man. Can't wait.
Bear